This is how you can make this the best school year you've ever had. What you're going to learn in this video will change how this school year we're going to play out. And once I started applying the things that I will be teaching you, I actually started enjoying school. Well, somewhat enjoying school. My name is Nago Daniel, and my purpose with these videos is to help you in all areas of life by sharing what I've learned. And our goal for this video is for you to take away one thing. Really, just one lesson. That's our goal for this video. Because to be honest right now, you probably watch hundreds of other videos like this. 10 best habits to get better grades. 7 best habits to improve your life. But how many habits did you actually implement in your life? Be completely honest right now. You probably heard about the 100 habits right now in what, 2, 3? Because most of these guys don't actually want to help you. They don't actually care about you, but I want to help you. I actually want this video to impact your life in some way. So our goal is for you to take away just one lesson. That's it, and then apply it to your life. Part 1, sleep. You probably already heard just how important sleep it is. But right now you might be thinking of sleep as something negotiable. Meaning that if something comes up, you have to study or do some kind of homework, you will negotiate your sleep to do that. Meaning you will give up your sleep to do that homework. And that is a really bad mindset that you should really get rid of. You should look at sleep as a non-negotiable. You don't give up sleep for anything. Because when you don't sleep enough, when you're sleep deprived, everything in your life becomes worse. I'm not joking. Your mental health, your focus, your attention, your decision making, your energy, they all go down. You probably know those kind of people who get into school who barely slept anything. They're like zombies and they're like this, always like this in class sleeping. Like, do you really want to be like that for like extra 2 hours of time in the night? When you're not sleeping enough and you're staying up late, you're saying to yourself, yep, for these extra 2 hours, I'm sacrificing my whole entire tomorrow. For these 2 hours, my whole tomorrow will be awful. When you don't sleep enough, the entire day is ruined. And some people, some students actually do this very idiotic thing that they stay up late to study more. This is one of the stupidest things that you can do. Because now you stayed up late, you're sleep deprived. Now you're on the test, you can't even think clearly because your brain just wants to sleep, it's all foggy. You can't make any decisions, you have no energy, and you probably don't even remember like 50% of the things that you learned all night. And they don't know that you actually learn while you sleep. That's where you learn the most. While sleeping, your brain replays everything that you learn, and that's where it really gets into your memory. Some of the things that you could do is waking and going to sleep at the same time, watching the sun when you wake up, that's also really good. Sleeping in a dark room or just no bright lights 1 hour before you go to bed. So make sleep a non-negotiable. Part 2, get school done in school. While you're in school, try to get as much done as possible. All the homeworks, all the studying, try to do them while you're still in school so that you will have time to do other things at home. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't go out and be social with other people, but don't be like those kind of guys who just play on their phones in school all day long. When there's like this boring class or something, you probably also had that class where everyone is on their phone. The teacher is talking, no one is paying attention. Well, while that, you can do your homework or study. Like, why would you play on your phone? Or just pay attention 100% with 100% focus while you're in some important class, so that you won't have to recap that much while you're at home. So try to get as much done as possible while you're in school. Part 3. Find good friends. If you want to have a good school year or life in general, you need to find people who have similar values to you. And you need to cut out all the degenerate friends you have. All the people that watch porn, all the people that are always on their phone, doing drugs, going to these parties, not taking life seriously, hooking up with people. Now, if you want to be like them, 100% sure, stay with those friends. But I think it's better to have friends who actually respect you and treat you in a nice way, who have similar values to you, who take life seriously, who are not these hedonistic degenerates. So try to find good friends, and trust me, you only need like 1 or 2 genuine friends. I think that's enough. Why would you need like 10 friends? 1 or 2 real friends is enough. Try to find those friends and respectfully cut out the degenerate friends. Tell them that I'm really grateful for the time that we spent together, but our paths went on different ways. I hope that you will blah blah blah. Do it in a respectful way. Because you're the sum of the people you spend most of your time with, and good friends will make it just more enjoyable. And if you want to learn more about good friends or about this, I'm doing free calls. You can ask me anything, any advice you need. I'm doing free calls. My email is in the description. You can send me an email. Part 4. When you study, study. I think this is one of the most productive way to study and work. First, pick a specific time when you're going to study. For example, let's say from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, 2 hours of study. Then pick out specifically what you're going to study. Don't just go in there, yeah, I'm just going to study for 2 hours. Because then you get there and you don't know what you're going to study. Specifically, for example, I'm going to revise the questions from test 3 to 6. Get that specific. And then when you're there, only focus on studying. When you're in that time block that you set out for yourself, you should have absolutely no distractions. You should only focus on your studying. Turn your phone on silent and airplane mode. Lock yourself in a room. Everything that you need to do so that you don't have any distraction, so that you can study fully focused. Don't do anything else while you're in that time block. Just study. Using this technique, you will get 10 times more results than other people, because they study when they feel like it. They procrastinate all day, then they get down, they study for 10 minutes, then their phone buzzes, they reply to someone, another 5 minutes, they are again on their phone. You can't study like that. Now you can use Google Calendar or write it down on a paper, anything you want, but set that time aside for yourself and you only study. Part 5. Parkinson's Law. Now this ties back to studying and will help you a lot to study more efficiently. The official definition goes like this: work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. Let me explain. Let's say that your teacher gave you an assignment that you have to do in 1 month. Well, how long is it going to take you to do? Well, you're going to get it done by the end of the month. Well, what if he said instead that you have to do it 48 hours from now? Then everyone's going to do it 48 hours from now. Parkinson's law is that if you tell yourself, or the teachers tell you that you have to do this thing in 1 month, then you're going to do it the entire month. But if she tells you, for example, that you have to do it in 48 hours, you will get it done in 48 hours. And everyone else, and you probably know that everyone else gets it done by that time. But if you leave it up for 1 month and procrastinate, it will hurt in the back of the mind that you know that you have to do this big assignment and you're not doing it, and the end of the month is coming forward. So why not just use Parkinson's law? Let's say your teacher gave you an assignment for 1 month. You set a goal for yourself to do it in 48 hours or 3 days. And by that time, I guarantee you will get it done. Use this very powerful technique, Parkinson's law. Set yourself specific times when you're going to get your stuff done. You can also use this in other areas of life. You don't have to use it just in studying. So set yourself specific times when you're going to finish that project. Part 6. Stop wasting time. You probably waste hours every day. I also waste a bunch of time. And the number one time waster is social media. Just quit it. That's it. Just quit social media, and trust me, you won't miss out on anything. You won't regret it. I quit it a couple of weeks ago, and it has been one of the best decisions that I've ever made. Like, I don't want to waste my precious time with just watching what that random guy posted. Why would I do that? Why would I sap away my attention and my focus and my time for some random videos online? And also, it makes you depressed. TikTok is frying your dopamine receptors. It's horrible for you. So you really just quit it. You won't regret it. If you want to learn more, I made a whole separate video about quitting social media. It will be in the description. Another thing that you can do not to waste time is always ask yourself, is this necessary, what you're doing? Is this really essential? Do I really have to do this? And if the answer is not a definitive yes, then don't do it. It's that simple. Ask yourself, is this essential? And if not, don't do it. That will save you a bunch of time. Now, I hope that this video helped and I could teach you something. Yet again, our goal for this video was for you to take away just one lesson. So pick one, whichever you like, and start applying that to your life. If you're interested, I do free calls with you. If you have any questions, any advice you want to ask, whatever, you can contact me by my email. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. Have a great day. Goodbye.